Back in the day, I had tons of ideas left in a notebook. Creatively constipated, as you might say. During COVID, I got around to playing Final Fantasy. And I also had this goal of trying to get better at drawing, but it didn't feel right to waste a night in playing games or scrolling on social media. So instead, I just decided to allocate about a couple minutes, 10-15 minutes a day. After chipping away at it for about a couple weeks to a couple months, I was already at the final boss, and then I finished it. Huh? People watching this are saying like, duh dude, it's a story game of course. But that playthrough gave me an incredible insight of how to finish the projects I put on hold. Before I explain, here's a clip from this TED Talk that sums it up very nicely.
And so if I wanted to achieve the type of outcome that I desired, doing well in school, I was going to actually have to change my approach. And so I made a marginal adjustment. If I would get an assignment, let's say read 5 chapters in a book, I wouldn't think of it as 5 chapters. I wouldn't even think of it as 1 chapter. I would break it down into these tasks that I could achieve that would require me to focus for just 5 or 10 minutes at a time.
So let me explain real quick. Productivity is simpler than you think. There's no fancy schmancy method, but just the raw fundamentals of just progressing every single day and sticking to one thing. The next lesson is that feeling happy or sad is irrelevant. To be productive, you need to set aside motivation and even frustration and stick to that time slot. Results are irrelevant to how you feel. It is only consistency that will get you to the finish line. And it's a mental endurance at that point. Set aside 15 or so minutes, and if you can, do it every single day. 15 minutes a day can help you finish that big thing that you've always wanted to finish. You know, like one by one, I was finishing multiple projects and art pieces throughout the year, and knowing this, that, oh, it's a little bit more simpler than I thought.
It's worked really well for me. You know, you take these big concepts, these complex ideas, these big assignments, you break them down to much more manageable tasks.
It might be small, but it can lead up to big results. You're gonna train yourself to be a finisher, not a procrastinator, okay? All right, cheers everybody.